and thank you for joining us for Stories of Great Christians. Now, we've tried this 3 times already, and each time the camera will not go through, so I don't know if there's a glitch in the Moody Bible broadcast, but somehow it's stopping us from getting the entire chapter 4 of William Borden to you, which is 4 of 24. So we're going to go right to it. Hopefully we'll get through it this time. And leave your comments and thoughts. Let's see if we can get there. I think we are there. There we are. Let's see. Give it a shot.
Smell the sea, Bill? Certainly better than that train all the way here from Chicago.
Doesn't look a lot different, though. From those smoky windows in the train to this foggy San Francisco weather.
I'd like to have seen more of the city. All those hills isn't anything like Chicago.
No, it isn't. Well, I suppose we'd better go below to our cabin. Isn't anything to see with all this fog. Frankly, I think whoever arranges the times of departure for the steamship line has insomnia.
I could use a little more sleep this morning myself. We'd better get all the rest we can as long as we're going around the world.
Well, there'll be a chance every now and then to get a nap during our trip.
I hope at least once every night.
We greet our friends everywhere with Chapter 4 of This One Thing I Do, the story of William Borden. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. William Borden crowded a full lifetime of activity into his short life. After completing high school, his parents sent him on a trip around the world. From somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, he wrote,
September 21, 1904. Dear Mother, today we have gotten pretty well settled and have had a chance to look around a bit. Our chairs are located on the port side near the forward end of the promenade deck. All the servants and sailors are Chinese. They seem to be very competent. Some of them are comical in their appearance and actions, and I enjoy watching them.
You can see it all from over here, Bill.
All what?
Look down.
That's servants and sailors. Well, most of them anyhow. Is that how they eat?
Haven't you ever seen chopsticks before?
Oh, of course, but I didn't realize they were used to push the food into the mouth. I thought...
Well, they aren't all the time. Well, take a look at that one over there.
That's the way I thought they were used to pick up the food.
Well, it looks like they sort of push rice into the mouths with them, but pick up the other thing, like meat.
What's in the big bowl?
Looks like some kind of sauce or gravy.
Everybody is dipping into it. I don't know if I'd care for that.
They've probably been doing it a lot longer than either of us have been around.
You sure see some interesting things when you watch people from other countries.
You'll see stranger things than that before we're done. Really helps a fella to know that the way he does things is not always the only, or even the best way to do them.
And I used to think I was a good swimmer. Look at those boys come.
Yeah, you might have never had as good a reason to swim as these Hawaiian boys do.
I admit I've never swum for coins.
Here, watch this.
You're going to throw a coin?
That's right.
Well, you'd think they'd never catch it.
They won't even try to. Go after this one.
It's amazing how they dive after it. Those fellas disappeared under the water faster than the fish we watched jumping on the way over.
Yeah, look over there.
He's got it! Bravo! Bravo!
Yeah, they like money even more than applause, Bill.
Here, it's my turn to toss a coin to them.
All right. The person sure has to be careful. I could stand here all day, at least until my pocket was empty, tossing coins.
Well, I could, too.
But your father is sending me along on this trip to help see that you don't throw your money away. And in this case, I really do mean throw it.
Hey, some of the others are starting to toss coins again.
Sure they are. Let's spend our money, though, on our stop over here in Hawaii on more sightseeing. You tell me this is a part of the world that nobody should miss. Yeah, if you just hang on to the sides of your bunk, Bill, you'll find it's not quite so bad.
The strangest feeling I've ever had.
Are you sick?
No, it isn't that.
I wouldn't blame you if you were. My stomach's beginning to act up a little.
It's this constant roll. There's nowhere to go that's solid or still.
The ocean floor is the only solid thing under us in this storm.
If the ship fills with water from this typhoon, we just sink to that ocean floor.
What kind of talk is that?
There was a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship so that it was now full.
Is that you're saying, Bill? I can't quite hear you.
I was just thinking, Walt. That storm on Galilee must have been a lot like this one. Only they were in smaller boats. Just got a little idea how frightened the disciples must have been.
Oh, you mean when Jesus stilled the storm?
He arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. The wind ceased. And there was a great calm.
They feared exceedingly and said one to another, What manner of man is this, that even the wind and sea obey him?
A story like that sure gets real at a time like this.
I know what you mean. You know, it's so easy to pass the scriptures off as simply inspirational reading or something of that sort. Forget completely about what they said and that what they said really did happen.
Sometimes it all seems so far away, so long ago.
When you get to Yale, Bill, don't pass up Greek. Study of the New Testament in its original manuscripts completely breaks through the language barrier of our English.
I think it'd be harder in a completely foreign language.
Not as you study it. You'll find many words to express ideas that are almost masked by our translation.
I never even think of the Bible as a translation. I just think of it as the Bible.
Say, I have an idea. How about our looking into the New Testament together on this trip? We could study some of the more difficult passages.
I'd like that a lot. I want so much for God to have my life.
Well, there's no better way to find out what that entails than to get into His Word, Bill. It's all right there. And as a Christian, you can rely on the same Spirit of God who inspired the writers to inspire your understanding.
What a wonderful thought. But when should we start?
Why not tonight? As long as this storm keeps up, we won't be getting much sleep.
You know, I'd forgotten all about the typhoon. Isn't that something? And I was even a little afraid of it.
Jesus may not be right here to rebuke the wind, but He still says, Peace be still to our hearts.
Dear, dear Joyce, I promised my sister a letter from the other side of the world, did I not? Well, here it is. I wish you were here to enjoy all the funny little people with their queer ways and dress. I know you would have a beautiful time. I never saw so many children before as there are here in Japan. Many of the boys and girls that run around don't wear any socks, but they wear little wooden clogs which they hold on with the big toe and the next one. I should think they would keep coming off all the time, but they never do. The little girls all wear kimonos, something like Mary's, only much prettier. As soon as their hair is long enough, they do it up in a queer little bunch on top of their head, just like their mothers. None of the girls or women wear any kind of hat, as it would mess their hair all up.
What's the holdup, Bill? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
You aren't, Walt. It's my fault for being so long at this letter to my sister. I promised her a letter from the other side of the world. Well, now that we're here...
Go ahead and finish it. I'm in no hurry.
Well, I'll finish it tonight. Where are we going today?
I've got a couple of reservations on a train going to Kamakura.
Whatever that is.
Well, that's where so many of the Buddhist shrines are. I especially want to see the Daibatsu.
Who's he?
Now, that's a huge Buddha, made back in the 13th century.
I don't know. Seems to me that once you've seen one of these many-armed fat men, you've seen them all.
You wait till you've seen the Daibatsu. Come on, that train leaves for Kamakura in about a half hour.
I've never seen anything like it.
You see why I told you to wait a little bit, Sam?
Never thought I'd ever say that a Buddha was beautiful. But look at all the detail. And great size.
It is a fine combining together of copper and gold, symbolic of the union of our Buddhist and our Shinto faith.
Thank you.
Are you a guide here?
No, I am a priest. Is there anything else I can tell you about the Daibatsu?
Oh, we'd like that very much. Thank you.
What are all those stones around the base of the Buddha?
These are the remains of the pillars of the temple, which once covered the Buddha. It has long since been destroyed by the tidal waves.
The house built on the sand, eh, Bill?
Yes.
I am familiar with your scriptures. You refer, do you not, to the foolish man whose house was destroyed by the elements because it was built upon the sand?
Oh, yes, I guess so.
The thought at that point being that one whose faith is not founded upon the teachings of your Christ is that foolish man.
Well, yes, that's right.
And you liken the temple of the Daibatsu to that foolish faith?
I suppose I did.
The temple did fall.
But, my friend, the Buddha still remains to impress even you. And the teachings of Buddha have also remained. And if I am not mistaken, are 600 years older than the words of your Christ. Is there anything else I can show you about the temple or the Buddha?
Father in heaven, I am seeing many strange things on this trip. Things that make me wonder. I knew that there were people who didn't believe in you. I never really met anyone who deeply believed something so completely different, even though they knew about you. In your word you say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Help me to really know that as we continue through the world. In Jesus' name, amen.
And so we conclude Chapter 4 of This One Thing I Do, the story of William Borden. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.
in chapter 4, the story of William Borden. And I hope you join us tomorrow for chapter 5. Till then, may the Lord bless you and keep you. I look forward to seeing you again. Go in grace. Don't forget, go to fellowship.